So this is Angela, and I am back with another demo, this time featuring distress paints. Now these have been around for a while, but we've paid so much attention lately to the Dina Wakley acrylic tubes and the brand new Diane Reevely Dylusions paints that we may have forgotten about these, but don't, because they're wonderful. And for someone like me, cleanup is a breeze, and the water soluble makes them extra great. So I want to show you one technique of a way to get 3 different impressions with just one application of the paint using your stencils. So the first thing you want to do with these distress paints is you want to shake them. You'll hear the little ball in there. And then you want to prime them. So you'll just sort of squeeze them a little bit on your craft sheet until they're running well. If you do that, then this technique is very easy. You don't have to squeeze and work and pounce. The color's going to come out nice for you. So I'm going to start with squeezed lemonade, and I'm going to put it all over randomly on my stencil. Even though I'm going to cut parts of this out, I'm still going to cover the entire thing so that I can get impressions with it in a second and third go round. I have taped the stencil to the craft sheet using removable tape so that it doesn't move as I'm pouncing my color. And now I'm going to come through with peacock feathers. Again, I'm going to shake it a little bit, prime it to get it going, and I'm going to fill in any open spots still remaining. This first inking is going to give me a really solid coverage on my cardstock, and it won't have the most specific, it'll be a little bit more textured, but not the specific design of the stencil. So I'm going to pick it up, and I'll be left with a very cool textured design, which you'll see I cut out with a die to make the bird. Very, very cool. Now if I were using one of the acrylic paints, this would be dry already and I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. But because these are distress paints, they are reactivated with water. So I can go ahead and spritz it. This is simply water. I'm just going to spritz it a little bit to wake it back up, set it back down on my craft sheet, cover it with a piece of just cardstock. It's not watercolor paper. And then with a clean paper towel, just press it in place. And this is going to give me the reverse impression. Like this, which I used to make a frame for this card. So I actually stamped on the note card itself. And that allowed me to save the piece I cut out to use in another project. And then finally, when I pick up my stencil, there's still an impression on the craft sheet, and I can pull this too. So again, I'm just going to lightly spritz with water. Put my cardstock down, press it in place. Now I have yet another impression. So 3 impressions, really quick, 1 inking, and you can make all kinds of projects. Lots of colors, a new color every month. Come on in and see us. Bye.